Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was muted. I muted myself during the waiting screen so I could do something. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna start the stream. I forgot to unmute myself. But I was gonna say hello. Hello, hello. Am I good? Can you hear the game? Can you hear me? Am I good? Am I good now? Oh, okay. I was like, hey, why is my everything lagging? My stream is lagging only slightly, so that's fine, I guess, for a game like this. Yeah, I typed that in as you were saying yep, so disregard that. It's too slow to delete it. But better than having a silent stream that I'll look back on and be like, oh my gosh, that was bad. Yeah, Celeste is a platformer game with like cool mechanics, like a cool dash and climbing walls and stuff. And basically, I'm Madeline, a little girl with anxiety that's trying to climb this mountain to conquer herself, basically. This mountain is a crazy that was a big lag. Why is everything lagging? This is Celeste. Okay. It's just like the way I'm capturing it. But you'll see how it is. It's not lagging for you. I mean, yeah, the thing is that you won't be able to notice the lag because of the kind of game it is. Because it's not like, you know, it's not like the stream is like, you know, lagging, but it'll like go low FPS. Yeah, it's gonna go low FPS, but you won't notice that because I'm two frames. I've been open, my mouse is an open frame and a closed frame, and then this game is like, I don't know. I just feel like a weird thing to capture this game for some reason, which was annoying, but hey, we get gameplay. We good. Oh man, look at this place. Really adventurous. I don't know. It looks pretty dark in here. Oh yeah, this guy is Theo. Well, the other guy is Theo. Oh, hey. What a treat. Did you get this at the pet cafe, Eva Boogie? Thank you for treating Peggy. Peggy appreciates it. These levels. Let's say 690. Level 6 and needs 690 XP to level up. I'm glad the reception to Peggy has been amazing. Peggy was crying saying, "Oh, hungry." Oh no. It's always so sad when I see Peggy do that. Oh my, Peggy begging for food. Look at it. Peggy's now napping happily. Yeah, as I say, I'm really happy that the reception to Peggy has been great because Peggy was such a random addition. I was like looking for stream avatars and then I accidentally clicked the add Peg. Honk. I can't honk. Honk. No. Honk. Me. 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 I couldn't do the honk. Snort. Me. I forgot what the honk sounded like, that's why. Looks pretty dark in here. More like a nightmare than an adventure. But also, okay, thank you for coming. How's your day been? I want to always make sure I ask everyone that. Have I played Omori before? I have not, but I plan to stream it. You just woke up for real? I should be asleep by now, but hey, it's Saturday night or Sunday morning. Well, I'd say that, but I have to wake up at 11 for something. But it's 3 a.m. for me. We're good. It's not gonna go too long. It's midnight for you? Oh my god. Oh yeah, right. Bro, I'm just like, never mind. Okay, no, I don't like just like being like, oh, never mind. I was like thinking like, it's midnight for you, so I was like thinking like, oh yeah, West Coast. That's where my brain went, and I heard that like recently, like snowed in California, and it's like the power went out for like a lot of people, a lot of streamers. I'm like, wow, yeah, you did. Oh, your power went out. Your power just came back. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why you're like, dang, no internet. Dang, what's life now? I guess nap time. It's snowing like 4 miles away. That's crazy. It's like it snowed in Texas like last year, and then everything collapsed. And now it's snowing in California. Like it looks like slightly snowing, and it's like barely anything. Things are like quietly failing. You've never seen snow before? It's insane. Yeah, that's what I was literally about to mention that. I was like thinking like, oh, a lot of people in California have just like never seen snow. Like I saw someone say that. I was like, Erica Harlacher, the voice actor, was like, dang, it's snowing in California. I'm really not home right now. I've been waiting my whole life to see snow, and I'm not home. Have a snow day, and I'm not home for it. But yeah, it's like crazy that like people have never seen snow before. Like here, it snows normally, but it's not really snowed this year, this winter, which is surprising. Like we had like fake snow like a couple weeks ago, and I was shook. You hope school gets canceled? Oh, the days, I hope so. Bro, I saw like a sad post, which was like, the days of snow days are gonna be over because the schools will just be like, okay, go to Zoom today. Well, I was saying, oh yeah, I was saying that there was like a fake snow thing like happened like early. Oh, usually school gets canceled because it's way too hot. Oh my gosh. But yeah, a couple weeks ago there was like a fake snow thing. It was snowing down, but it was like, you know, it was like above freezing temperature. It was like 40 degrees, but it was snowing. So like whatever hit the ground, it melted instantly. And there was someone in my class that was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen snow before. Is it snowing? I don't remember where she was from, but it's like, she was like, oh my gosh, is it snowing? I've never seen snow. And I was like, wait, what? Like I was shook. And this person had not seen snow in their lives. Because like they were double studying abroad. They went, you know, like to like a foreign campus, but they're doing a study abroad back here in the US. When she's from somewhere in the US and studying like abroad in the abroad campus for her main campus. It's like, okay, this is her semester away, which is in the main campus here. And she's like, oh my gosh, snow. And yeah, I was saying, I was shook that people like, well, especially her, because like, you know, she was been in 3 places at this point, and like no snow ever. And also school didn't cancel because it's too hot. I guess it makes a lot of sense when you consider summer vacation. Maybe when people say they've never seen palm trees. Oh, true. There's probably a lot of people that have not seen palm trees. Oh my gosh. Now I'm shook a second level, because that's definitely a large amount of people. But it's probably people that have not seen cherry blossoms either in person. When there's like here, it's just like a random street is like lined with them. There's a random park just filled with cherry blossoms, and it's like, yeah, like palm trees, cherry blossoms are these like iconic things, and people have never seen it. You had online friends ask you if the palm trees in your pictures were real. Oh my gosh. It's just part of my Instagram backdrop. My little cardboard cutout. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, a random thing in your street. Oh my gosh. Just picturing. I'm just so shook about like what people have not seen. Some people have never been to an actual beach for. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm shook again. It's true. There's so many landlocked people. Like even in the US, so many states are just like landlocked. You'd have to like travel like 5 hours for a beach. Like with all my life, I've been like I'm in a place where I have snow and like I'm driving distance to a beach. And it's just like, dang, there's people that have neither of those. You still live in Long Beach, so you can walk to the beach. Oh, that sounds nice. Well, I'd say that sounds nice, but like if I did that, like if I was in a position I could walk to the beach, I probably would never do it. Like it's like my parents were like we were like moving like relatively recently. Like, my parents were like, okay, we want a house with a pool, and I'm just like thinking, why? Yeah, he barely went. I was thinking, why? We're not going to use it enough to make it worth the extra cost of the house. So I guess we have a nice one for the rare instances. I've barely gotten into this game. We've just been chatting, which is good. It's always fun to chat. Pool parties. Yeah, pool parties are a good reason to do it. But we've done like, like my family's like hosted like 2 like people was like, well, it's like more. Probably 2 that were not just like, okay, one person's kid comes in the pool. So it's not been utilized that great. But the pool area in our thing is nice. You don't know how to swim? That's really funny in the context of what we were just talking about, how you were within walking distance from a beach. If you have parents that like, at least like a parent that doesn't know how to swim, it feels like they're like very paranoid and terrified. And they're like making sure their kid has to have swimming lessons. So I had those as a kid, and then like for school, I think I need to like be able to swim to graduate. So they're like freshman year, they're like, okay, you guys don't all take swimming classes if you fail the swimming test. So like, I failed the swimming test somehow, even though I took like swimming classes in my childhood. So I had to take like some swim gym to learn how to swim, like all the stuff. You know the basics of swimming because you watch anime free. You're really learning all the life skills from anime. The best place to learn everything. You gotta learn to cook from Food Wars, which I haven't watched yet. It's not on the top of my list, but I'll watch it at some point. And then you learn you learn all your volleyball skills from Haikyuu. You learn how to play soccer from Blue Lock. What's the basketball one? I was hearing about one recently. I made it onto the volleyball team because Haikyuu helped me learn the rules. That's amazing. I'm going to law school because I learned law from Phoenix Wright. Kuroko no Basket and Slam Dunk. Yeah, I don't wrong. I think Kuroko no Basket is the one I've heard of, which I feel like Slam Dunk should have been the one I knew. Yeah. There's so like actual like educational anime. Bro, I became a doctor because I watched, what is it? I had the name in my head when it said Cells at Work. I became a doctor because I watched Cells at Work. I tried watching Cells at Work, like, I guess relatively recently, and I don't know, I was bored. There's an anime about fishing and anime. I feel like it's like a lot. I think you'll get kicked out of law school if you do what Phoenix Wright does. Hello, Arclight. Welcome. Wait, well, welcome. I mean, I say welcome to the current stream, because I say welcome to all the first time chatters too. So I need to differentiate. But how have you been doing? But yeah, getting kicked out of law school if you do what Phoenix Wright does. Yeah, it's like, not only is Phoenix Wright based on the Japanese legal system, it's also a parody of that. That would probably get you kicked out of that too. I pressed the button accidentally. Yo, wait. Okay, maybe people go to gameplay. We can keep talking. Well, I'll just be moving in the game while we chat. But what other life skills are there anime about that could be like, yo, I learned this from this show. Okay, I'm gonna join the debate because I played Danganronpa. I was trying to like think of like how did you Danganronpa this? I was about to say like, oh, getting into high school because of Danganronpa. But yeah, joining the debate team is better. It's a really big neckbeard, Theo. Is it a neckbeard? We can't tell from that. Neckbeard is when it's like coming from your neck. It could just be like, you know, your under chin. It's a jaw one. Yeah, it's a jaw. It's a jaw beard. It's not a neck beard. Oh, okay. I see you're joking. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't get it. Instapix followers are gonna eat this up. I ruined it. I'm sorry, Arclight. I'm sorry. There's no way this ends well. Oh, moving. Oh, this game's not even like running that great. Learning how to skate from Skate the Infinity. Oh, we're back. We can go back here. Oh my gosh, the thuds. Is there? Can I get on this? No, I can't stand on this. So I don't think there's gonna be anything, right? Right. All right. I don't. Yeah. There's no shot. There's anything there. Also, I'm using my Buzzy controller for some reason. Learning to skate from Skate the Infinity. Learning to parkour from what is it? Bubble? Words bubble up? No, it's Bubble. Yeah, learning to parkour from Bubble. Learning to be no. I was trying to think like My Hero. Gonna we come up with the next gold medal figure skater once you finish Yuri on Ice. I hope nobody learns anything from Boku no Pico. Oh, is this him? No. Oh, it's a mirror again. Help. Learns how to be a mass criminal from Death Note. Mass murder. Uh-oh. Here's the mirror. Oh, this is Theo's phone. Don't panic, Madeline. Theo just got eaten by a mirror. Maybe he just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find him. Okay. You did your psychology final on Light Yagami? Wait, that's actually... Wait, that's actually good. Like... We could actually get good stuff from that. You did, you know, because you did it. Learn how to get a VF from Yaoi. You just like take everything from the romance anime. You're like, you cabined on someone to get your first date. You're like, hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry, babe. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, these things. Oh, it goes all the way. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be like the thing from before. Oh. Oh, strawberry. Oh no, I used my dash. Okay, wait, I don't need it. Fruits basket helps you get your BF for real. Oh my gosh. Well, I've never watched that. Is it a yaoi? Oh. Okay, I have my dash this time. Okay. That's amazing. It's a shoujo? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was just like making sure. Something here. I feel it. Haha. Oh, it's this level. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Come on, give me that. Oh no, no. I thought I was screwed there. Okay. Oh, my game lagged. I'm using the lag excuse. Luckily, I'm not doing like, any fancy runs. It feels so. Okay, I guess it wasn't. Oh, I was like, oh, I want to play the game, so that maybe like go off of. I was gonna like check Netflix just like I had that on hand. Or could I check like my anime list, but whatever. Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter. This is just called basketball. Wait, no, Kuroko's basketball. I was like being like, oh. I can't think of anything right now. Gotta learn how to play rugby from number 24. Yes, you gotta learn your politics from Code Geass. Dang, look at. Yeah, okay, I can't. My brain is blank right now. Oh, those ones don't have spikes under them. Okay. Oh. Ah, no, I thought I stood on the thing. Learning basic martial arts from Hunter x Hunter. Oh, no. Things moves out of my. I wanted to hit them. Oh, I can just do that. Okay, there we go. We got it. Oh, swag. Learn the guitar to watching K-On. Okay, those are buttons that. Oh, I can get those. Oh, yeah, that's a bottomless pit. Did you say swag? I did say swag. Is that forbidden? is that forbidden in 2023? Is it old? Is it boomer language? I mean, it's old, but it's only like 10 years old. Learn piano and violin from Your Lie in April. Learn how to type on a keyboard from Violet Evergarden. I thought it was safe. I only just started that show, so. Well, actually, I started like a long time ago, but I only watched episode 2 like 2 days ago. How do I approach this? Oh, that's how I approach this. You dropped it? Violet Evergarden? I basically dropped it until like a couple days ago. Because I think I watched like episode 1 like over a year ago. Downloaded it to my Netflix, like, okay, I'm gonna binge it during this trip. And then I just like, you know, never went back. How do I do that? Oh, that not like that. Oh. Oh, the thing just like is weird. I keep thinking I'm just gonna stick to it. I do that. Oh, I did not need to jump twice. Oh, I just get it. Okay. Oh, it knocks me down. Oh, that's fine. I'm back. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm there. Okay. What's on the right side? Did I do this? Or did I just go back? Oh, I did that. Okay, I think I went down. I got all the down stuff. Let's go up. Let's go right. You learn how to use a gun from Persona 5. I've not played Persona 5 yet. I will. I don't think I'll stream it, but I'll play it. But I heard that's a toy gun, right? Where's the neutral special? He wields a gun. That's forward. Did I do everything here though? Persona 5 is so good. Yeah, I want to play it soon. I'm gonna like get Game Pass and then play it. I really just screwed myself for no reason. I've already been in that corner. I just wanted to look this way. Okay, I'll just go forward. Oh, I don't have the key. I still haven't got the key. I guess there's something I missed. Where's this? No, it'll be down. It'll be down. Down. Just know that the creator of Persona is a is homophobic and sexist. Oh wow. Oh god. And it shows in the games a bit. Yeah, I feel good. Maybe I'll be able to tell. I'll be like, oh, it's a toy in the real world, but in the metaverse, it's real. Anyway, I did this. Where's the key in this? Not here. Is it up? No. Like I'll be like, oh, this is problematic when I look at it. Oh, I can go. I need to be able to go up. How do I do that? This game reminds you of Yume and Iki. I've never played it or seen it. What if I go? What if I go here? No, I'll just put me in here. No. Oh. Hey, this is. Where's this key that I'm missing? I feel like I went everywhere. Oh my god, this adaptive soundtrack though. Is there a different thing on the left? Oh wait! No, because I already went through this thing. I was like, oh, it's just that goes here. Oh! Duh. I'm dumb. It's this way. I was like, what do? What do? There's so many paths. I goes, can I go up? No, I can't. Yume-Niki's really good. Maybe I'll stream it one day. It feels like a kind of game that'd be good for stream. I've forgotten everything about it. Did I need to crouch? I want to see. Up. Up. Yeah, I did. If I had to compare Yume-Niki to a different game, it'd be like Omori or One Shot. I see. Like that kind of like top-down kind of game. Yeah, I think I remember seeing it that. I'll go here. Ah, there we go. Have I seen it streamed? Arc, like you actually no, never mind. I was about to say like I was about to ask you like, oh, you'd watch the people that would probably stream this if I'd watch out of everyone I watch, but that's like so specific, so everything. That's like I'm not gonna bother asking. I'm just gonna look up Yume-Niki actually. I just want to see what it is. It's like, yeah, this is definitely the kind of game I'd have seen. Like, is it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I've not seen this. Oh, it's free? No. Dream Diary? Is this like the sequel? Okay, wait. Okay, maybe it'll go on my list. Maybe a bit niche, but hey. I'll just click this button just so I have it in my visual. Oh, it's made by. Is it made by the same people? I was like Ebe. I never played that, but I've watched it. Yeah, Yume-Niki is free. Yeah, I might give it a stream then. Well, I'll give it a look. I haven't really played those kinds of games. I've just like watched like Pascal exclusively play it. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Oh. Is it a horror? I think so. Yeah, it has a horror tag. Wait. Oh, I went up before. Oh no. Oh, I thought I'd be able to do the wall jump thing again, so I just like went. That was just my bad. It's not jump scare horror, but more psychological. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh. How did I fail that? What's this? What is that? What happened? What did that button do? Oh, Okay. He did something. Was that close? This is... Yeah, I was like, this is a... Oh, I see. Great, I had a train of thought, but then I forgot about it because I was like trying to figure out what this stuff was. Okay, where go? Oh. Can I get out? I can. No. Wait, I don't even need to... Oh, the key was just my goal. Oh. I meant to go down. Oh. And then let's go over. And then let's go back. No! Oh, it's closed again. God damn it. Yeah, damn it. No, oh, I know why. It's because I'm just not pressing anything. I'm like, why am I just going that way? I'm just not. Okay. There we go. Strawberry yet. You know, I was in the game. It sounds exactly like your doorbell. That's hilarious. Dang dong. What if it was? I'm kidding. But yeah, that does sound like a doorbell. Now that I think. Did I just do that? Am I missing anything else? There's an up section here. Wonder if there's a way to use it. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I have a little key pet friend. Yeah. This is following me around. Because I'm just refused to open the door. Just take my little key for a walk. Yeah. An easy exercise, you know? Before it goes away forever. Oh, how did I get on there? Oh, I can just go on this wall. Oh, I didn't even get the wall. It's just I was like trying to wave dash and then my dreams were immediately shattered. Oh my gosh. Why is this the hardest thing? Okay, that was supposed to be hard, but that I just got through that. It was just that first jump that got me. Okay, let's go down here, and let's like put our key down. Let's butcher it. You know, we were fattening it up with the walk. You know, building its muscles, and now the key dies. Oh, checkpoint. Theo, there you are. That one old game called Can Your Bet? Yeah. Bro, I need to like beg some random person streamer to play it. That'd be some good content. I'm unfortunately spoiled on that game. I'm spoiled. I can't go in blind. But I'll be a proponent of it. And Flash games are art. You know? No spoilers, no spoilers. It's an epic plot. About the power of love. Rip Flash, yeah. 07's to Flash. Oh, I should make an 07 emote. What do I have? Bro, actually, it's so strange. Yeah, I remember when it was all over the internet. Yeah. I just like seeing the random YouTuber react to it. I think it was like even pre-stream. No, I got into streamers only with YouTubers because I wasn't interested then, so I don't know when streamer era was. You've never seen it? That's why we're not spoiling it. You can tell your random tell your streamer, tell another streamer to play it, and you can watch them. or here's like, you know, find if your favorite YouTubers played it. I guess watching someone else do it is fun too. Or you can play it yourself. I mean, that's another option. Well, I don't know if it is. Can your pet? It was Flash, so I don't know if it's... It... There's mobile games. Flash game you can download. Been trying to figure out how to draw Box's fan art and make it look cool because I have a whole ass box. Wait, are you just saying it's difficult to make a box look cool? Or are you just saying that? Just give me a cool pose or something. I can't pose. Make a box a head on a big bar a body. Yeah, you can just make like a body come out of me and it can be whatever you want. How is this draw a cool fan art of a box? I have no clue. You'll find a way to put me in a goofy scenario. But yeah, actually I was gonna mention, I was like randomly, like I was supposed to be streaming at this point, but I wasn't. I was like randomly making emotes, and for some reason, like the emotes, like a couple of the emotes actually immediately posted. Bro, with a box. You can give me a body. There's been canon versions of me with a body. Let me find one. Image. Where's my stuff? Boxish lore. I mean, it's not canon, but you know, there's this spin-off version, you know, non-canon box with body. I mean, first of all, oh, I have multiple image sources. There's my Discord icon. Can I move it? Oh, the whole thing is that. I was like, why is that like that? There's my Discord icon. The Boxish bean from Maple MD Maple. And then, yeah, that was my Discord. Why is this one? Whatever. That's not what I was looking for. Is that not in this folder? What the heck? Oh, what about here? Probably just here. And then there's this one. Oh, it's really cute. Yeah, it's really cute. I love it. That's why it's always been my Discord icon ever since I commissioned it from Maple. And then there's this. This is the original Boxish with body. This is by Katsuro TR Vicky, who technically made this one that I'm speaking through. No, this one's like emoji, but she drew the face and put the fire on. But she drew this one too. I think that's like the original one with a body. And then I think that's all the ones with bodies. What's the lore behind the fire? So the lore behind the fire is that Vicky Katsuro, why do I look so smug? Because that's just it's just the energy Vicky wants to give to everyone. Vicky just like kept burning the box. Like every time I'm involved, she spams like fire emotes. She's like, I'm burning the box. But yes, thank you for trading Peggy Bamugi. So it's been a constant staple of me, right? Through the years since then. It outlived the VTuber whose chat it happened in. But yeah, these are great. So you feel free to give me a body if that makes it easier. That's what I was saying. I was like trying to remember the point of that and why I was looking for a body. Boxish lore goes hard. I mean, think about it. If I can just open the bottom of me, anything can come out. So a whole body can come out of the box. I was actually trying to make an emote. Well, I was making a couple emotes. I was looking at this one, upload it, and for some reason, this one just instantly went through on Twitch. The Boxish brain emote. It just immediately went through, was working on Twitch. Like I just uploaded it, but it was an emote I uploaded right before that. So it was like I was like uploading a box. I could just put it on the screen. I can put both these on the screen. So I uploaded this one, This one, and this one cleared instantly. I mean, you can tell how low quality is at big size, so we can keep it small. We keep it small. If it's big, you can tell it's just a quick drawing. But anyways, I uploaded I meant to change it and then show it. But I uploaded this one. It's another variant of it. Well, this is the original variant. This one, Boxish Love, right before. And this one was like, yeah, it's pending. We need to clear it. And then actually I made a third one. You can tell like this was really fast. Like I said, it took me a sec. This one is my least favorite one, and also the last one I did. This one's Boxish What. This one also, well, the question marks are too tiny to be seen. They're so cute. Thank you, Eva Mugi. I just like doodled them. Like, well, I said I was gonna stream at one point, like earlier, and then I was just like making these emotes. And then I was watching another stream. And I was like, okay, wait, I said a couple hours. I have a couple hours. But yeah, these ones are gonna be coming soon. And I also updated. I was always like, that was hard to say. I was always like, I need to update the Boxish pain emote because the face is too small to be seen. So I actually updated that too. And that one happened instantly also. So it looks basically the same. Basically, the only change is that I made the face bigger for the Boxish pain, because before it was so small you couldn't really see it in emote size. Look, I'll pull up the old one. Which one's the old one? This one. Like it's basically like this one's basically identical, but the face is bigger, so it's Eepy. So I've heard people say Eepy is sleepy recently, but I think you're a bit creepy. Oh my god, the Madeline text was right above it. Eepy. Does it just mean Eepy? Okay. And then, you know, while I'm showing all the emotes on the screen, this is the Boxish Shock. This one was the first one I drew, and I was really happy with how I shaped the box. I was like, oh wow, it looks good. And then I realized I had no clue how to do the face. And then I asked, actually, Vicky, like, how should I do it? And she's like, oh, actually, this looks fine. So I was like, okay. And now these emotes all have these eyes. Because I have not, I've not like had a Boxish like character until Vicky drew. Well, until someone else drew an Uwu box, but then Vicky drew this one. The one that's that's speaking. So I've no clue what Boxish's eyes look like. So I guess this is what I'm settling for. I mean, I guess why I hit it now? I replaced it now. But I guess I'll just pull it up again. Just holes into the box? I don't know. It's not like holes. Well, I'll pull this one up again. Oh, it's big again. I guess like this one I also took inspiration from. But it's like Boxish Human Soda 1. Shh, it's gonna come. It's gonna come eventually. That's in the plans. You've heard it from me. No one. You heard this from nobody. But it's in the plans. Not in the active plans, but there are plans. Draw drops to the floor. Plans that are not acted upon are the most dangerous plans. There are desires, hopes, wills, and dreams. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, I took inspiration from this one. Imagine really looking realistically bloodshot eyes to the holes. Okay, I kind of want to retcon it now because you said that. I kind of want to retcon these into holes. But the idea was, you'll make a non-canon Boxish Human Sona. Yeah, I guess since I'm leaking already, like this too early on, I will say that it'll canonically be a different character from this. So you're free to make whatever Boxish Human Sona you're thinking of, because it won't conflict with whatever canon there is. But the lore is thought up, but not, well, no, the lore is not thought up, because I thought of a lore And then I played Xenoblade Chronicles, and then I realized the lore is literally the plot of that game, and I felt embarrassed. like actually literally. Like I played like the good, like extremely good plot part of Xenoblade, and it was like, and I was like done with it. I was like, you know, I was like shook and everything by that like big plot twist stuff. And then afterwards, like, you know, like after I stopped playing it, I was like, wait, damn, this is the lore of Bonk. Now just be like, oh, this is just the Xenoblade knockoff. But I guess I can embrace the Xenobladiness, Xenoblade 1 copycat aspect of the lore. Also, I kind of want to put these images into a folder. So wait, there's no folders in this. Annoyed. Oh no, is there a group? Did I just see group? Wait, there are folders. But this whole time I thought there were no folders in OBS. I was like, dang, I switched from Streamlabs to OBS and I lost folders, but there are. I'm gonna group this so that I can have just like a quick emote showcase later. I went through my whole time thinking of it, because here's the thing. We saw all those redeems before. I mean, like all the redeems down there were just like the emojis. I might consolidate these all into one thing where you can custom chat. But like, I have all of these things. Oh, I'm doing this in the wrong order. I have all of these things that you can redeem to change. And I need to make sure to group these with my thing. I want to group these with my, oops, I hit it. Hello? There we are. Actually, I want to group these right now that I remember it exists. Me. Okay. So that when I move it, all right, let me put this thing on here too. There we go. Because I was always scared of moving myself because I was like, oh no, these phases are not gonna follow me. But now that they are, oh whoops. Now that they do follow me, I'll be more free to move myself. Oh, it's cursed. I don't know why it's showing up like that, but it's cursed. It's a cursed way of showing up. All right. Hydrating. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, also just start moving in the middle of the screen to scare people. Yeah, I'm just like, it's like, wah, next Halloween, I just emerge. And there's a bit of a spooky aspect to my plans. But just so far behind in the works, like not like pre-planning. Like I didn't plan the plan for the plan yet. I just have like ideas, and like I'm gaining abilities to where like I could execute on them if I wanted to. Like I could make like a lore video. I mean, technically I could now. Like I'm learning After Effects like in school right now. Like, I'm taking a class on that. I know like 3D modeling, 3D animation stuff. So it's like I could make like a good lore video, like with time and skills and training and stuff. And like that is a goal. I want to do like cool lore stuff, or just like cool visual video short stuff. But yeah, you can continue the game. Boxish lore, yeah. You can't spell. It's okay. It's okay. I got it. Boxish lore, or maybe. I was trying to think of a way to make fun of your typo. Box is the lore. But I had crazy aspirations. Like I was an insane person, but I was like, yo, what if I make a game all about the Boxish lore? And it's like I'm never gonna. Well, yeah, I become the lore. Exactly. But like if I start that, I'm never gonna be able to finish it have it be satisfactory, and then if I do like go right into it, I'll probably not have time to stream. It'll be all this game about Boxish. I have no clue what the gameplay would be like considering the lore. I have a bit of a clue. Okay, hey Arco, you do 3D art too? You're doing some right now? Oh, that's cool. It's amazing. But I feel like I've tried doing like 3D art on my own. And the thing is, like in this class, it's not like they do like step-by-step lore reveal 1 when it exists. I mean, when a presentation method exists, when I do it, it'll happen when it happens, when I do it. That's the real answer. Google Slides? No. No, it's gonna be a lore video. Lore, you consume it as it happens. There'll be some storytelling. Minor storytelling. Okay, just one tiny story section. I just want to do one thing. One like 20-second short. You can do animatics, guys. I don't know about 3D, but you can do 2D. Yeah, I don't know if it will count as an animatic for 3D. Because one time, like my professor was like, you could do an animatic to plan this out. And it's like, okay, I'm not sure what that entails. If that's a rough animation or if that's just screenshots of things in places. But yeah, being able to do animatics is cool. I mean, it's like basically just animation, but like less frames if you think about it. Like less, and say that you can finish. Like between storyboarding and animation is like animatic. So that's like, it's like really cool. Like all the top like animatic creators, well, a lot of them like have like gotten teams that like help them make it an actual animation. But like the animatic storytellers like Emi Richu and stuff are cool to watch. And even sometimes like shit posts using their animation skills. Animation looks interesting, but I already do so much. Yeah, like rigging is pain. And the thing is, the first thing I tried to like animate and rig was a cat. Not even a person. I was trying to do a cat, and it turned out, well, I guess like compared to what I'd expect out of myself, it turned out okay. But it turned out bad if you compare it to literally anything else. Art is just a side hobby for me. Yeah, I mean, for me too. Like I'm taking like, these classes and stuff. I want to learn these cool stuff. It's like it's not like my main like career goal. Rigging organic models to start with is a bad idea. I mean, it's rigging a thing. You're a musician. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But what do you mean like rigging organic models to start with is a bad idea? Is it like, I was trying to think like what to rig. You play the violin. Is this the Yorelai in April? I play the violin now. But yeah, violins are cool. No. It's just funny because we were talking about that. You've been playing since childhood? Your parents just like make you go to like a violin school? That's a common thing. For some reason, like you always know a few people whose parents have made them go to violin school, piano school. You begged them when you were like 5. Oh, so you begged them to put you in school, in violin school. That's interesting. I guess that's good that you're the one that took. What is it? I'm trying to like say like it's your decision, but like as an action word, you took charge over the coming to violin school. So it's like your own passion. Yeah, that's cool. Like I'm jealous of people that know what they want to do when they were that young and were able to like get stuff that help you do it. Like, I think that's just like a typical thing like everyone's jealous of, though. It's like, dang, if only I learned like art or 3D modeling when I was like 9 or 13. 13 is more realistic. If only I learned this stuff when I was 13, I would have been so set right now. In my I'd be able. It's like, oh my gosh, what if only I learned art like 7 years ago and kept doing it, so that I can do fan art. I saw some guy in the street playing, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh my, oh, that's hype. Actually, like with game development, like I've been learning that, but the only reason I was like, yeah, I'm gonna learn that is because I started just like binging like game dev YouTubers like Danny and stuff. Where I was like, okay, actually actually this has convinced me. I want to do some game development. I want to learn this. And now I'm suffering because group projects. Well, actually, I haven't suffered yet for this one. The suffering always happens on Tuesday night because they're due on Wednesdays. And then you learn the game dev YouTubers, by default of VTubers, barely know anything. I mean, it's not about knowing stuff. It's about being able to like do stuff and like make the thing in your title. Like that's good enough for me. Group projects are scary. They just show stuff they've just learned themselves most of the time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just how it is. It's not like it's an educational research. It's as a realistic, semi-realistic source of entertainment. And it's like you see like they're learning this stuff in real time and be able to like make the thing. I think that's cool. And it's not like they're lying about it. They put in the videos like, okay, I googled this thing right now. See this guy. This guy has code that he made freely available for everyone to use. The problem is a lot of them show the worst way to make something. Like there's techniques and methods that make things faster, more optimized. Well, are you talking about like actual like, game dev like tutorial people or like YouTubers? I'm talking about just like the people that like click. They're like, yo, I made this game in like 24 hours, or I made Squid Game in Unity or something. Tutorial people, I mean, like with tutorials, there's like, yeah, I guess so. Like, there sometimes is a best way to do it. Just having something you're passionate about is truly something to respect. I can respect that a lot because not everyone is able to do that. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's like I felt that. It's like, I'm like, what am I passionate about? I don't know. Like it's like drifting endlessly. It's like, what is my purpose? What is my purpose in life? It actually is literally that. What do I want to create and output? Wait, was it something? Oh yeah, tutorials. Yeah, but tutorials, like there's like a lot of like decisions to be made. It's like, do you want your tutorials to be like, you know, something easy to actually understand and reproduce for the person, instead of being just the perfect method? And then it's like, okay, it'll be easy to explain. Of course, a lot of people do neither. Neither the best or neither the easiest. They're like, okay, this is the thing I just figured out on in my own basement. Please do it. I was gonna ask Arc, like when you said started learning about 16, were you talking about the like 3D modeling and stuff, or something else? Or like your own music stuff? Okay, I found my joy through music and writing. It made me happy and gave me something worth living for. Oh, that's great. Game art, yeah. Okay, that's what I fair. Just making sure you weren't hiding something. Yeah, I was like most of the stuff I'm like learning, like I've like started while I was in college. Like even like doing random drawings, which I haven't. I guess I made the emotes. I guess those count. Which I've done like once. since, but it was a decent execution. We studied lighting with modeling and PBR models, which surprisingly not everyone does. Yeah, I'm not that advanced yet. Like, bro, like, I see like people making like these materials like with Blender. Actually, no, never mind. I was about to say like, make materials like the node stuff in Blender. It's like I don't know how to use Blender. I tried, and I was like, I have no clue how to do the basic navigation. And they have the option to change it into like what other softwares use, but then I completely sidetracked my own conversation like 4 ways in this one sentence. Like I was talking about materials, and then but now I'm just talking about Blender. Where it's like I tried learning Blender, but then the interface and everything was so different from like every other software that was like it felt impossible to use. And what was I saying? And then they had the option to change it to like what Maya and everything else uses, like even like Unity, like control system. But the issue with that is that every tutorial uses the default layout, default controls. So it's like you can't learn through that control scheme and expect to like make it through Blender. And yeah, procedural material nodes in Blender don't look too bad. I want to try it out soon. Yeah, I was like about to say like, oh, those look insane, but then I realized I sort of know that I have used that idea in other software. I think with Cinema 4D, like it was one of the earliest classes in that class. It was supposed to be a 3D animation class, but for some reason the prerequisite was for Maya. But then they're like, okay, for this class we're gonna use Cinema 4D. So we learned the basics of that. So he showed us how to use like the node texture stuff. So like we were like, okay, this is how you're gonna model like this basic eye. It was like one of the first things we did, and this is how you're gonna like texture it using these nodes and the noise and everything. I was like, oh wow, that's cool, actually texturing stuff, because that's like the scariest part of 3D modeling for me. It is texturing the 2D part of it. Yeah, so he turned into a just chatting stream. Yeah, it was like unexpected, because like in the past, like I did like start a minute on the just chatting screen. I've not moved in this game for a few minutes. For multiple minutes. I used to start on the screen, and I'm like barely on it. I just like barely chat in the middle of the game and stop moving. Let me just switch my transition. I have this screen, which is like, you know, my just chatting screen. Just me Madeline, hey! Am I interested in doing modeling animation? Yeah, like a hobbyist thing. Like I took the classes in school and like university to be able to do it. Like even like game dev, it's like I don't know if I want to do it as a career. Like likely not. Like I've always been leaning towards no. Even well, before I was like I don't care. But now it's like I'm like, even still I'm still leaning towards like I don't know if I want to do that as like my career as a job I'm pursuing. But I want to be able to do it and like at least make stuff for myself. That transition was really good. Yeah, I'm really happy with that transition. It took me only a couple minutes to make. I had After Effects. I was like, okay, how would I do this? Wait, unironically, that's why I picked up streaming like more and more. Because I was like dipping my toes into like the technical like aspects of streaming. I was like, okay, I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna go live and see. So I had like bad transitions. And then my first like actual stream where like I was streaming, I had just finished this transition and did this. Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm stumbling on my words. Yeah, I always wanted to stream how to get to this year. Yeah, like it was me. Like, I was like doing all these like test streams. Like I didn't like put in the title "Don't watch this." I'm just testing the thing. But I got this like transition working, and I was like, oh my gosh. Because I had no clue how to do it, and then I learned that After Effects had like their basic 3D thing. So it just took me like a couple minutes to like make this like 3D tilting thing. And I was like, oh wow. It actually took me longer to figure out how to export this in a way that Streamlabs, I mean, yeah, I was using Streamlabs at the time, that Streamlabs would actually like register as a transition. I'm not sure how I'd do it because I'm mute, since I'm mute anyways. Oh, like you're mute? Or Or are you saying like actually mute? I guess that's just a way to ask. I was instead of you can't speak. Wait, wait, how does it clarify? I'm gonna assume like you mean actually mute. Yeah, is that a weird thing to say, to be like, oh yeah, I know this mute person? I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but I guess I just said it. Like actually mute, yeah. What else does it mean? I mean, some people will say that like, yeah, like medically recognized. Yeah, I got that. I was like, I assumed it. Some people might say that like, oh, I don't really speak. I'm basically mute. Yeah, that's an interesting conundrum. How you do it. I mean, there's like, you wish you could sometimes, like stream or speak, but oh, yeah, I was gonna say like there are like text to speech like VTubers that like I don't know if they like use like, you know, like synthesizers to like take their voices in and then change it to text and then back to speech, or if they I think it'll work the same, like if you like, you know, type it into like the synthesizer, get a voice, or you just like type it on the screen. Because like there's like some VTubers that are like, well, I'm not saying VTubers, like some like streamers that are like, they're like, okay, mic off, and then they type in chat. Yeah, I was about to say like use a TTS soundboard. I mean, they can just type on their screen. That'd probably be optimal. Like, I don't know, it feels like they're just typing the Twitch chat. It feels like low effort or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not low effort, low production quality. That's the word I was looking for, which I guess means something similar, but it's not like as harsh. Because it's not that hard to be able to like, especially if you learn how to like have your text be different, like have like you know, all your fonts and stuff. Oh, I have no clue what my text is looking like on the screen. This really isn't just chatting screen. Yeah, like some people just like type in chat when it's like hello, when you can just, yeah. Hello guys, today I'm going to play Celeste. Which is better than like typing to Twitch chat. So that's why it always confuses me when people do that. Though I guess like there's like, you know, multiple layers. For Discord, when there's VCs, I usually request a TTS box since you do like to participate in VCs. I guess that's good. Like having TTS spots. Like I saw like Discord's, I don't know how it works. Like Discord has like stuff that's like TTS messages. I just, yeah, like what is it, /TTS. I didn't know how it worked. I just opened Discord to check because Discord is what I use for this thing. Custom messages from on. Yeah, sometimes people ignore people typing to text too. Yeah, I was gonna say like it's actually really good that that's an option. Because like a lot of people have, you have a mute friend any types. Yeah, a lot of people have like, you know, they're like text channels just for, you know, people that don't really know mic. But I guess that could be like, you know, more easily like, what is it, overlooked, ignored. So having TTS to actually be able to like have audio participating in the group chat, it sounds really nice. Like even like compare it to like my stream, for example. Like I could be like really into this game. There's a really good TTS bot from Discord. Yo, tell me about it. Yeah, actually, you just tell. I was about to like later. I was trying to think about that. You can just tell me about it in the chat, because yeah, I was like, if let me know. I'll add it to the server because I'm gonna open it by the next stream. I'm gonna open the server up like when I do my next stream. Well, not my next stream. I might stream. I'm gonna stream one or twice, 2 times tomorrow. But on Thursday, I'm gonna open up the server. So if I can make it, you know, more accessible to you, that'd be great. Like, improve your experience. I also have I'll have a suggestions channel in the Discord, so you can link it there also. Or I'll just call TTS bot. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna. What is this? I'll do that later. What I click? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get on that right now. TTS bot. We just type TTS. Which one is this one? Yeah, the invite link, but I don't know if you can send links on Twitch. I'll double check to make sure if you can, because I don't actually know what I have it set to. I'm pretty sure it's fine, but well, I have. God, this is annoying. I mean, like not the TTS bot, but it's like just like putting things on screen in Discord. Can I just like copy paste? No, I had to actually save it. I only save this to my desktop. It's a lot of effort to put an image on screen when it's like live. Is it this one? Because I just didn't want to share my whole Discord. Yeah, it's that one? Okay, I'll add that right now. Box is just a box. Continue, yeah, you can have all of that. Authorize. Why does it need my firewall? But yeah, I'm getting that right now. Just so you can. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Any other setup I'll get on later. But now it's on the server, so if anything bad happens with that, you can tell me. Now I have a virus. Yeah, I do always just let things through my firewall. Not great idea, but yeah, but he's gonna start talking on my computer through TTS. Yeah, this is way to get all the way to me. Help! He's trying to get it free now. Okay, maybe after that half hour. No, it's not half an hour, right? How long is this stream? Oh wow, it's actually I thought it would have gotten longer. You're gonna become canon in the box's lore. You're gonna be the voice, another voice echoing in our heads. Madeline, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? You're the narrator. Yeah, it's hilarious. You can start calling yourself the narrator. Because that sounds funny. You can clip it. I give you permission to be like to go on the server and be like, yo, I'm the narrator. I'm Boxish's narrator. Why are you inside a mirror? Stanley turned left down the hallway. I don't remember all like the permutations of that, even though like, I just rewatched the game like a week ago. Everything's turning up blank. Like a million lives is bashing it. This Steam reviewer left a poor review about her bucket. Oh, that sounds like a good stream idea. Making my own the Stanley Parable. Oh gosh, yeah. One thing I want to use is part of why I like went to Twitch instead of YouTube is I want to be able to use like click maps and stuff to get like all the audience interaction. to be funky. And ClickMaps will like, gotta start narrating my streams. Yeah, you gotta narrate it so that all the blind people can know what's going on. I remember I accidentally turned on the narration mode on my like childhood TV once. So I think instead of like actually hearing the sound, I heard this audio descriptions of everything that was happening in Clifford the Big Red Dog. I had no clue how to fix it. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. Why is it oh, I'm on window capture, I guess that's why. I just didn't expect the overlays to show up. I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple. No big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. There is Foxish speaks while Peggy happily floats around. Why are you inside a mirror? He starts to read out the in-game dialogue. Why is Theo an e-boy? Are those the same tier? Like Instagram people and E people? Because I feel like e-boy, e-girl is like more like gamer adjacent when Instagram is like that. Well, I mean they exist on Instagram. Like it feels like they're like a different tier of people. People will use the hashtag bless people and the Instagram models. Yeah, influencers are different. Theo is a big influencer energy. Oh, wait, can I go on his... Actually, I want to check something. I'll go on Chrome because I decided that's my stream browser. I don't know. I already forgot what I asked, so I forgot what you don't know. Start. Oh, cool. I don't need to. Okay. Bro. So, anyways, this is his Instagram account. Canon. Oh wait, it's in reverse chronological order. This related accounts. I'll see more posts. Do I have to sign in for this? Oh, I don't. Okay, good. Let's go to the bottom. Wait, he got posts from before the game starts? No contest but pick over or under. Over. There's a Canon account. Yeah. He did. Oh, so you can sign in. No. Oh. Bro, I don't have my... Horror game does should do this. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just like personify your characters. I think, what is it? Needy streamer. Oh, I clicked on the picture. Oh, there's an X on that one. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say Needy streamer overload has an account too. Well, that's like still posting. Yeah, this one's still posted from after the Oopie. God damn, I have a thing on my main browser that like lets me clear this out and keep going, but I don't have it on this. You made an instant account for your OC. That's cool. Like fully in character. I'm gonna give this one more shot. I just want to see one of the ones from the game. I don't see anything from the game. Oh, here we go. Where's this one? Oh yeah, this one. This one's the first one from the game. And then this one is... Oh, this one was from the last chapter, from the last time I streamed this. This one's a spoiler for what we're doing right now. he's taking the mirror selfie. Wait, no, it's not a spoiler. It's just a mirror selfie. That's what he's talking about. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Let's go back to the game. It's really dark and weird. There's Wait, something's coming. He seems like a silly guy. He is a silly guy. But he's cool. And he's cool. I don't know how I'd explain what he did during the last chapter as an adjective. Caring? I guess caring is the adjective for it. The word. I don't know why I was like iffy between word and adjective, even though both of them worked. Feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't notice that before. That's the echo. Brain turned to jelly for a second. That's just my nature of my streams. What the heck? I didn't even. Okay. I kind of just jumped and then I saw that. I was like, I gotta get it. I have like XQC brand. I was like thinking like, oh, how am I gonna replicate how XQC speaks for like one of my bits, and then I was like, I never was able to do it, and then just like, is there a brain floating inside the box? There is. No, yeah, it's there somewhere. Most normal boxes stream. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? What are directions? So many directions things are. Okay, that wasn't even a thing to a place. Neither is this. Oh, that's an eye. Oh, that's nothing either. Wait, that's nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, we're just a maze, I guess. Oh, that's locked. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, I have played this game before, but it does not feel like it. I don't remember anything. Anything from this part. I mean, I know like what happens, but I don't remember the levels specifically at this point. Oh, okay, that's my way down. Oh, there's a left. Oh, got it. Oh, imagine if someone drew the anatomy like Vox, like they drew the anatomy of the Among Us space people. Like, Among Us space people are just bone, right? That's the anatomy. You mean like the Fall Guys people? The anatomy of Fall Guys. The canon. Oh. Okay, I was like, I just forgot where this hole was. Oh yeah, it was Fall Guys. Among Us's anatomy is just bone. Pull us up. Another side track that's gonna last only a second. The devs released it. Yeah, Fall Guys, the devs released a horrible mock-up. Among Us anatomy. Official? They definitely posted a thing. Oh, was this it? Oh, they have a poster in their thing. Okay. I'm not now. Oh, did I close it? No, I didn't. There we go. This is the Among Us one. You might not like it, but this is what peak anatomy looks like. And there's a picture of the Among Us anatomy. It's just bone. Peggy asking for more cookies, but you don't have enough points. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, Peggy. Peggy can wait. Ah yes, bone. Okay, I want to find the Fall Guys one. I like it because like everyone turned on Fall Guys once they released that. Once they released that anatomy poster and the what is it, thick bonkus, everyone just turned on Fall Guys. Like, I hate you now. I don't think that's what's inside them. That is what's inside them. Okay, wait, I see the Fall Guys one here, but I don't know if there's like a better Among Us one. Wait. Yeah, just like look at this. This is a bone. It says here HD Among Us bone crewmate anatomy structure PNG. Wait, I see that. You saw my tab open on cookies. Confirm my choices. They bleed though. Yeah, just blood for the rest of it. Just meat. pure meat. It's not the tweet. Is this it? No. Okay, well I didn't Google Fall Guys. Just a bone and blood, yeah. we literally see them dissected. We know. Okay, let's do Fall Guys. Just see, because that's what you were actually thinking of. Is this the Fall Guys? Okay, here we go. Oh my! Oh no! I forgot how bad the text was. Well, you asked for it. This is official lore now. Remember, humans shown for scale. Fall Guys are 183 centimeters, 6 feet. This Fall Guy is happy. Look into his eyes. We can't take it back. Official Fall Guys artwork by senior concept artist Tudor Morris. The hell is that? It's official lore. Official Fall Guys lore. Confidential for eternal use only. This is the anatomy of a Fall Guy. And they zoomed in on the face. just so you know. Look at how happy his eyes are according to this. It's canon. This is horrifying. I like this game less now. He has... What? Wait, what? No? Does it? No? We don't know. I don't think so. Hopefully? Please no. I don't see any evidence of nipples. Okay, well, let's see the people turn on. Oh, this is myth. Is that a pee-pee? Is what a what? This is a pelvis. This is a skeletal structure, and then the eyes, and probably the nervous structure. We don't see nipples or pee-pee or anything. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a Windows thing. Yeah, bro, just zoom in to check. Oh no! Oh no! It's not a pee-pee. I was confident that there was none, because I was like, oh, Twitch is not gonna ban me. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, look at how people like turning on that. It's like, dude, why? Give me, okay, well, I just like people hating it. No, but why? Yeah. Wait, I don't have audio. I don't have audio. I don't feel like turning it on. Never mind. Actually, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on just for this, even though.
Asked for this. Never fucking asked for this.
I've never asked for this. So many. Okay, why? Wait, that's not even from. I guess. Did I miss something? Anyways, that's that thread. I'm gonna keep this window open so Madeline made a noise. Or was that Peggy? I'm pretty sure that was Madeline. From me, probably for me like not doing anything. Okay, there's a thing here. Everything's like dark. I gotta turn on these lights. Oh, the lights stay on even after I leave the room. Absolutely stunned. Oh. Oh my god, that was scary. Oh, what the? I gotta get on the wall. I thought I can climb onto it. Okay. I can't believe that was real. It's canon. It's canon and now you can't unsee it. Oh. Okay, there's a way up there. Is there one on the left? No, there's not. I didn't... Okay. Did I go up? Did I do this already? Oh, I did. Okay. Let's do that. Just get all the lights on so I can remember what things are. There's a thing up here. Oh, I slid off. Oh, there's a thing here. I could have jumped from that. Oh, it feels like forward. I don't want to go forward. Let me find a not forward option. Okay, that's enough forward option. Let's see anything else. Oh, maybe just this one. That's how I play games also. You see, like, I'm like, okay, wait, is this forward? I should not go this way. Because this like looks like forward. It's like, I don't want to miss the content. Oh wow, that's the exit. Oh, well, I got another light. I just wanted that one because I was like, okay, I'm getting all the lights anyway. Okay, is there something here? Oh, there was, but I missed. I timed my jump wrong. Oh, just a light. Oh, maybe it's just so I can do that for free. I didn't think it was like a. Okay. What's another room? This level's just like a bunch of these like large rooms. Large central rooms with like a lot of strawberries. Oh, I should go. Oh, no. I was just trying to get into it. I wonder, can I just? No, at least not like that. Okay, I want to try it this way. I want to try to get in from this way. Is it possible? No, no shot. No, my dash wall jumps doesn't do it. Unless, yeah, I'm not gonna get it backwards. I'll do it the intended way. What's the meaning of the strawberries? They're just a fun thing to collect. That's the lore. They're just a fun. Oh, that's not the lore. There is lore for what happens, but like the game, I feel like increasing like, what is it? They have like extra like strawberries that I've never heard of. But like the game like tells you itself that the strawberries are just a fun thing to collect and don't to like be like don't sweat it. Wait, what's this? Oh no. Oh. Just like a fun little challenge to get. Oh, there's a thing up here. It's just like a little exploration reward. Oh my gosh. That was no, I just jumped and hit it. You haven't had strawberries recently? This might get me canceled. I don't really like strawberries too much. Sometimes I like strawberry like artificial flavorings, but that's only sometimes. Oh, there's another mirror here. Yo. So like I had the option to have a strawberry like an hour ago. And I was like, no, I don't want. Okay, wait. Oh, that's the key. It's probably the exit. Let's go down. Wait, where was I? Oh. Oh, wow, I was just the middle of the room I was in. Wait, I just realized that like with all the chatting, I'm probably not gonna finish the level before I have to end the stream, which will probably be in like, which is fine, because the chatting was fun. Oh. Oh. But just the thing that happens. Yeah, I got this one. Oh, I was gonna say I have to be up at 11 for a group meeting. I was like, fine, we'll set it at 11 because that's optimal. Oh, I thought there was gonna be something on the right. But she's like, because she was like, oh, should we do it in the evening or the morning? Because I'm busy during the afternoon. I was like, it'll be optimal for the morning. Like I didn't say the reason, but the reason is like so we can think about whatever we talked about during the meeting. Oh wait, how do I do this? I remember being. Oh, whoops. But anyways, I have a meeting in the morning, so I'll probably have to like stop soon. That's what I was saying. No, can I jump out of it? Up. What is the strat here? What is the strat here? Wait, I actually have no clue what you do. Because you can't jump. Is there like a weird tech? I don't think that's gonna be it. Oh wait, is it? Can I just jump back? Wait, why was that hard? Wait, why was that so hard for me? I was just able to jump back. Okay. Oh, there's a thing on that side. Wait, is this a different one? No, it's the same one. I was trying to think this gate is closed. Wait, is my... Is it the entrance? Where am I? Oh. Wait, what? And I'm just lost. Okay, I did that. Oh, okay, so I went this way. And just another set of rooms? So I should just go up from here. Okay, here's another strawberry. Okay. Is there a thing here? No. What about this? Middle path. Let's go forward. Okay, well there's that, and this is my way out. I think there was... Oh, that's where the key was. Oh. Oh wait, no, this is the way forward. Oh, there's a path I haven't been to, but I just where the key was. I got that. So I think we're good. Yeah. What is this? Oh, just a light. I was hoping there'd be another light over there. There you go. Oh, okay, well that worked out. It was a misinput, but... Oh. Okay, I just want to light everything up. So there's a way up. I feel there's a way down. There's a way down. Haha, I knew it. You need a key for the way down. So the way down is the correct way. And I need to go up too. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot up. I was hoping it would light everything up. Oh, here it is. Here's plot. The broken mirror from that Instagram post. Oh gosh. I forgot about this. I'm controlling this thingy. Oh, this is how it teaches you all the mechanics. Well, that's cool. Now I think about it. It's like you're the creature now. You see all the limitations yourself. Oh, it's just me. Wait, does that count as a death? I kind of want to know. I don't expect either of you to know. But I'll like look it up. Oh, I'm falling down that big thing I just climbed up. Oh, it's you. Hey, where are we? What did you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute. Sweetheart, this is exactly what I warned you about. I just realized that I'm not capable of stopping a stream. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it? The mountain gave me this body. But I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Yeah, in case, since you're a bit lost on the plot because you've never heard of this game before, this person is basically a part of me. Just a manifestation of my own mental misgivings. I think it might literally be like just my like anxiety or occur anxiety. And I don't know if it's specifically that. But the cheese battle and the bad parts of Madeline. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up. I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. This temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. I don't believe you. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline, always the victim. All I do is babysit you and you hate me for it. You're unraveling and you know it. If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what was going on? Like you would have listened? You never gave me a chance. Please just help me get out of here. Now you want me to save you? Battle with inner demons, exactly. Exactly. I was about to like, say like should I tell you like bro, like the last chapter in this that I played like had a really good part at the end of it. Where it was like you're like on a gondola that like starts like breaking and you have to like manage her like anxiety attack. It was such a good scene. Now you're interested in this game's lore? It's really good. The story of this game is really good actually. Oh, this game is like no, Peggy is crying. Peggy's hungry. Peggy, I was about to say Peggy is scared. Oh, you could treat Peggy. Peggy? Peggy? Why is Peggy not eating? Hydrate, Peggy? Peggy? Okay, I might... Peggy! Okay, I might refresh it and then... And pretend... and then do it for you. Wait, can I refund them? Let me go into Twitch and see if I can refund. Eat your food, Peggy! Why is this not updated here? Yeah, I was like, I think I can. Let me just refresh this page. Refund my points and then see if you guys can try again. But thank you for the redeems. Okay. How do you refund? Do you know? Oh god. Slash refund. I'm looking this up. Do a Peggy. Like worst case scenario. Oh my god, when I opened that page, channel points. There's a list of channel redeems. Yeah, I see the list. I just don't know how I can refund. Like report. I can time you out for the redeem. Okay, wait. It's your account. All pop-ups. Okay, wait. There's a button where I hover over them. Okay, wait, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I think I know what's happening. Okay, rewards. No. Channel points. Manage rewards. One is deny the redeem. I think we want the activity feed instead of the. Yeah, I think that's my issue. There's like a rewards thing, right? Or is it the activity feed? Okay, I looked it up. Let me pull up this Google. Manage rewards challenges, rewards queue. Clearing the queue can mess with stuff. Yeah, like worst case scenario, if I don't get it within the next couple minutes, I'll just, you know, hydrate and feed Peggy myself and then just thank you guys. But I just want to see if I can do it for future reference. Wait, how do I do this? Channel points. Yeah, refunding doesn't mess with anything. Oh, clearing the queue you're talking about. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna... How do you... Oh, it's just for challenges. Oh, wait. Log into your account. Oh, is it this? Channel mode, subscribers. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I found it. I found it. Okay. I found the page. So let's 7 days ago, 6 days ago. Oh, here we go. Here, why is it going in chronological order? Okay. Okay, you guys should get your points back now. You guys have your points back? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I found it. It was a button in my chat. You got them. Well, Peggy's asking for any cookies. Let's see if Peggy can get them back. See if it's time. Peggy, I don't trust you anymore. Peggy got, you say Peggy got what it deserves. Oh? Peggy? Peggy? Bro, Peggy, what the heck? You have infinite channel points so you can test stuff? Yeah, I mean, it worked earlier in the stream. That's a thing. That's why I was thinking, like, I could have just done it myself. But I was like, I did it so you guys can have the thing. Yeah, that way I don't have to keep refunding you. I can just test it now, yeah. Okay. I refunded those. Bro, here's the thing is I don't want to give Peggy some free food. But because that'll ruin the economy or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do this. That should have refreshed it. Refresh. Oh. Oh wait, Peggy did eat. Wait, Peggy ate. I don't know why I didn't update. Okay, I'm gonna feed Peggy once more just so you can. Oh. Where did your hand go? Okay, well, Peggy's animating, but that was before. Wait, no, it didn't eat, because Peggy would have said something in chat. I mean, the Pando extension would have said something in chat. I'm gonna try hydrating Peggy, because well, you redeemed that. Oh, there we go. At least stuff works. Oh, you can do it through the extension. I didn't realize how that's how it worked. I was wondering what that was. Wait, I don't want to look at my thing now. Twitch. Look at my own Twitch because I'm just like, Peggy just has a beef with you. No, Peggy works now. I think I did something after you last fed Peggy. I think I refunded that too. Oh, oh, can I check the? Oh, nothing's loaded yet. Why is my? I feel my computer's like loading everything slowly recently. Peekaboo. Here we go. Okay. Just to play. Oh no. Hand is going through Peggy. Yeah. Okay. Just want to click on this. Oh, you can like buy things with a bit. Oh my. Oh, you can make it pet or peekaboo just from the button. Okay. I see it now. You can give Peggy some better foods with bits. Okay. Can reject to refund myself. Okay. Anyways, I learned some good intel just now. How to refund points. Because I know like Ice Turkey was like, oh no, I didn't get my redeem. And it didn't work, so he refunded himself. But I didn't know how to do it. Well, aren't I a mod on some channels? Not on Twitch. And not anymore. I was a Pascal mod for a day, and then I was like, and then stuff came up, so I was like, okay, actually no. And then the other channel I was a mod for was a YouTube channel, so Eva Moogie redeemed first. Congratulations on being first, Eva Moogie. You've only been officially recognized at first right now, even though you were here earlier. Wait, wasn't it last time you came? Yeah, maybe that's what you were remembering. Yeah, I was just that for a day, so I didn't learn the actual stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, the Twitch thing had like a million windows pop up. Like, honestly, the reason it was a day was thank you for the redeem, the one that I don't know how to pronounce, and the hydrate redeem. Thank you, Arclight. Thank you for this redeem. Minimum 5 minutes, and then it'll go away only when I remember to make it go away. That's how this works. Or if someone redeems the uwu just to ruin your fun. And thank you for that hydrate redeem, Arclight. Help. Like help, OMG. I mean, I get it. I'm dying. Yeah, it's like yeah, I get it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like laughing. It's like I'm dying. I'm screaming. It's like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, you want me to say? I did not feel the conscious of the game that I left behind. Now you want me to save you? Why are you doing this? We could have also been in trouble all of a sudden. Yeah, what if you just needed actual help? Like help. Maybe this is the killer typing. Yeah, what if you actually needed help and then someone was out to you and then they took over? It's like, oh, it just ain't laughing. Yeah, don't take mind of that. Yeah, please help me. I'm serious. Help me. This guy's gonna get me. It's like, yeah. Thank you for laughing at me. Sorry, that was a little. Are you doing this? Just be on my side here, please. Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. You really want to know why I won't help? Because you deserve this. Still think you can climb this mountain? Shut up. I don't need your help. I'll do this alone. Oh my gosh. What's this? Oh, I had to do that. Okay. Haha, that was so funny. Help me, please. I'm laughing so hard. He's right behind me. Call the police. Oh, what the? Oh. I just forgot the gripping it also. Oh. I had to grab onto it and then jump over. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, I could have just... I mean, I have to jump over. Less. Oh, this thing. This thing's actually gonna... No, I'm Madeline, and this thing's trying to kill me. Is there anything in here? Oh god. Oh god. I was like trying to get you to break it. Oh. Okay, that broke. Oh, there's nothing in it. I keep thinking there's gonna be something in it. Oh, there's something in this one. Oh, no, there was a spring. The spring just screwed me. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can get those. Okay. Awesome, good levels. Like, you just see that they can get those. Oh, well, I just got it. Okay. Oh, no. The spring screwed you? I thought it was sprung me. Shut up, Arclight. You can get this? No? God damn it. Okay, well, actually, I need to now check every single one of these for a dang strawberry because of that. Oh, I killed it temporarily. Oh, those break it. Okay. Okay, I should break that. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna not check these. Actually, I'm not doing the effort. This reminds me of the part from Memori where you're running for this experiment thing. Ooh. Maybe when I play Memori, I'll be like, oh, this is the part you were talking about. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like I said, I do want to play on Mori. Wait, why did I do that? I was like, oh, I want you to crash into this thing. I didn't have a real reason that I should have. Oh god, that was not a position I wanted to be in. Okay. Also, let me go forward. Make sure I add a warning to my stream. Yeah, I will if I do. But Twitch really just like let game devs just like built them in. Wait, I don't need that. Oh my god, he's just trying. It's hard to chase it. Oh, the mirror. Bring that up a lot. Yeah. Like Amori, like I always see people that actually are very diligent about like adding the warnings. Really big AAA games have only really recently been adding epilepsy. I mean, they've always had epilepsy warnings. Like, actually, excessively. You have over 40 hours of playtime on Omori? Oh, wow. I don't know how long I usually put in games. Like, Celeste, it's like my third different platform I'm playing Celeste on, so I don't have even a metric on this. It was a big time when they did it. Oh yeah, like some of them like have explicit ones, because like every game box technically has an epilepsy warning, like for every single video game. You play it a lot. Ooh, that's what is it? A good vote of confidence. People like the game so much I keep replaying it. But it's like it feels like redundant, unnecessary. Like on the physical case, yeah. Yeah, but but now it's like so like at that point it like, feels like so unnecessary most of the time that they'll probably ignore it unless there's like an instance where it actually needs a warning in the game. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but it's not always visible and nobody buys physical copies anymore. Yeah, that too. It's only on the game box, not like on the store page or anything, because it's like because the game box was like every video game. Like an actual explicit one for actual, you know, like flashing lights, for instance. Yeah, yeah. Genshin Impact has this episode. Genshin Impact has an epilepsy warning on the starting screen. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. Like for people like me, warnings are just this thing to skip through, and I don't pay mind to it, so I don't know. Overall accessibility settings needs to be more readily available. Yeah. Like I forgot what I was like looking at, but there's like I was like looking at this thing for like a class where they were talking about the curb cut effect, or just like accessibility things, just like it should be added to engines by default so you can set them up faster for games. I mean, it sort of is, right? Is it? Well, I know Unity has their built-in splash screen, but they let you use the technology to add your own splash screens. What was I talking about? Oh, I was going to talk about the curb cut effect, where like making things accessible for everyone. It's not, unfortunate. I mean, okay, I kind of brushed that off, but yeah, that is unfortunate. I didn't mean to like brush it off like that. Also, yeah, the curb cut effect, where it's like if you make things like better for disabled people, you have to make your own colorblind mode, etc. Oh, I was just talking about like the warning screen, but yeah, your own colorblind mode and everything. Look, that should be a built-in engine thing, just for sure. Like you just like have it be like a screen filter, in the worst case. Best case would be, you know, like changing like the actual, you know, asset. You know, best case would be just having a good screen filter that they could make in Unity. They like built into the Unity or whatever game engine. Right, for what's oh yeah, the curb cut effect, where I was like making things better for disabled people makes it better for everyone. Like let's say subtitles in anything, any show. Like obviously like their purpose, like closed captions for like the depth and hard of hearing. But now it's like you can watch anime, for instance. There's the loot, but you have to spend ages setting that up because it's the no default setting for colorblind mode. They could do that, just add a preset to the loot. Exactly. It's like everyone will benefit from being able to add an easy colorblind mode from the games. The colorblind people will be able to, like, you know, enjoy actually being able to distinguish stuff. It should just be like a win. Just like easy enough thing to add. It's all in my head. Why is it so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. Theo is trapped somewhere in here because of me. I give in fully. Maybe the temple will let him go. Is that the mirror one? Oh, the echo. Breathe. This is all coming from inside me. Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo. What? I didn't see the spike. I wasn't looking at that side of the screen, so I just like was like, wait, what ended to me? Oh wait. I was like, oh, I said oh wait before I did the thing that killed me. Oh, whoops, I missed. Yeah, I can just do this. I don't know why I was trying to be fancy. Oh, wait, that spike's there. I was like, wait, I missed the thing. And then there was no way back. Wait. No, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get there. I don't think. No, I was supposed to be able to get there. Was I? I think Unity has a forum. I don't know if it's like a suggestion forum like Minecraft and Twitch has. I don't know why those are the only two sites I think of when I think of suggestion forums. Oh, I consider this spikes. But yeah, like everyone should just like build in their accessibility things that make them easy to like add to your own stuff. Like even with the TTS bot like I added, like I was able to do that because it was like a no effort one-click bot, and then like, you know, I'll set it up if setup needs happening. Like there's a world where like it wasn't that simple and then it wouldn't have been able to work. Now, like with a lot of stuff, it's like, you know, not that simple to add. Where am I? Unreal has TTS for blind people. Okay. Oh, that's pretty much it. That's all the built-in accessibility. How would TTS work? Like in that instance. Oh. Yeah, the TTS bot is a really easy setup too. Oh, wait, they're speaking. I think I heard about what it was. Oh. Oh, whoops. God damn it. I remember I saw a video about what this said. But I don't remember anything. Okay. I wanted in an unexpected way. Wait, it's just that. God damn, I'm just in a weird place now instead of the place. Instead of being able to backtrack. Oh gosh. Wait, what? Oh, I can just jump on that. Oh, that was good. Like, oh, when should I dash or not dash? Oh. Where am I? Oh. Okay, that's one key. Oh, I think I missed something somewhere here. Maybe? No. No, it reformed too quickly. These levels are getting hard now. Yeah, they started getting hard actually in like the last. No, actually not really. In the last world, because I was kind of breezing through them before that. Oh, I remember this thing now. Oh, is this? Theo, thank God I found you. Madeline, wow, I'm happy to see you. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been stuck in this crystal thing for ages. Do you get the feeling that this place knows you better than you know yourself? Yeah. So embarrassed that you had to see this side of me. I tried to stop you. I hope that selfie was worth it. Yeah, you hear that? The audio sound. Sound. It was like he said YOLO. Selfies are always worth it, dude. Shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault. Glad you're safe, but you're trapped because of me. Now this temple's showing you what I'm really like. Horrible. Hey, we're in this together. Oh, whoa! Somehow I feel like that's not it. Well, this is all on you. Oh my god, the eyes. What do you mean? You didn't trap me in this crystal. Sure, those monsters are coming from you, but the temple is shaping itself around me too. I can feel it. Those eyes are staring at me. Okay, I'm gonna probably go for like 20 more minutes. I'm sorry for starting so late, but there is a point where I do need to get sleep before waking up. And then I will also try to stream the Pokemon thing, because it happens an hour. It starts a little more than an hour before I have to leave to go to class. So I might have time for something there. Why does it say one clip? It's probably an accidental clip. Those eyes are staring at me. And this crystal is coming for me, I know it. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now. Okay. I've got your back. I'll bust you out of that thing, then we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find my way around to you. Madeline, you're my only hope right now. I believe in you, for real. I hope that's not a mistake. What is this? Oh, I'm just talking to him. The temple's showing me who I really am. And I deserve this, don't I? Don't I? Alex, you have to stop being so hard on yourself. Who's Alex? Sorry, I meant Madeline. My comment still stands. No one deserves this, least of all you. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do this. Is that it? Okay. Oh my gosh, those eyes. Blinking out of sync. Oh, the drums. Okay, so there was another key on right next to the first key, actually. I don't know if it'll like lead to it. Oh, what is this? Why is it shaking? Oh, I have to like lead this guy up. Oh, whoops. But I think I can just like jump on him over there. But what's down here too? I'm curious. Okay, I wanna go up here. Okay, I like this. I love the slow-mo effect they have. Oh. Oh, here's another key. God, so many strawberries are around. Oh, okay, no, that's down. That's down. Okay. I was like, did I have to do something on up top? No. Also, when I finish this game, I want to do the... I saw there was like a big mod that came out. I didn't see anything about it. I didn't click on anything about it. But I saw it was a... Unknown Kitty, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome today. To today's stream. I've been playing Celeste. How's your day been? I don't think... I think I forgot to ask Arclight too. Oh yeah, how have your days been? Oh yeah, thank you for coming by. Oh, it's 2. Oh, I'm out here now. I thought I was... Okay. Okay. You're pretty good. You somehow became a god. You woke up and started watching the stream. Okay, okay. Well, thank you for coming when you just woke up. Somehow became a god. I'm interested in what that means. How's everyone's day? My day's been pretty chill. I've just been, you know, Saturday laziness. Wait, what? Oh, I went out the wrong way. I didn't realize that was the thing to open. It's this one. Oh! I didn't actually think I'd end up back there. Okay. Is this like a... No, I thought like I'd have to boost off of him. No, just like that guy was a scary guy. You were asleep most of the day. Okay, okay. That's also a good use of your time. Unironically. You woke up around midnight and started watching the stream. It's also I appreciate that. Oh yeah, your power went out. Wait, why is this so hard? Oh, I don't need to actually get it. I just need to launch you to it. Okay. Oh, I did not think he'd get me from down there. So you know how most people have lore behind their character? Yes, oh, yes we do, because we were discussing some future boxish lore. Oh yo, I trapped him in the thing. Yeah, did your lore become somehow involved becoming a god? No, I just gotta go this way. Okay. Where am I? Oh, this is the other key. And then I'll be able to go. Oh, is this thing up top? How do I get there? But yeah, is the god thing now part of your lore, or is there something more to it? Like did someone assign you? Is your lore someone made you a god? How did that somehow becoming a god happen? It's like, it's not, because that makes it sound like you didn't just add becoming a god to your lore. Wait, why did I? Okay. I got the thing I was seeking. Did you like find a loophole in your rules? Bro's been carrot excited face for a while. Like I said, it's minimum 5 minutes, but it's until I remember to remove it. And you know what? Just because he pointed it out, I'm gonna not remove it right now. It's not gonna be a 5 minutes, but it's gonna be like, it'll be when I remember it again. You know, I'm not gonna punish you for telling on yourself. Well, sometimes I will, but this instance I won't. Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, wait, I want to get the thing. I'm just gonna have to remember to remove it. I gotta go up. At first I thought about like making that permanent, the faces, but then I was like, nah, I need to show my own face. It's not like I'm a VTuber that like has expressions. It's like, oh, I'm just showing all the content. Wait, how did I go places? Oh. Wait, how did I go places? Okay, I'm just gonna move forward with the game then. Wait, I have another. What's this one for? I've forgotten like everything I've been through, every location. There's no map. Like, this area would benefit a lot from a map, but I could see why not. Oh god. Oh god. Should not have dashed. Oh. Oh wait, I really just said I should not have dashed. And I was like, oh, I'm dashing immediately. Okay, that's over there. Oh, if I can just... Oh, that was good. Alright. And we'll... Okay, once I clear this room. Okay. So this is what happened. So I was originally a shadow being, and after talking to some other gods, I became a god that... that is basically what happens until I just tell you what actually happened. Oh, so you ascended. So you weren't a god always. You ascended to becoming a god today. That's some interesting spicy lore. Some spicy tea. Wait, is it supposed to, is that the expression? Call the tea spicy? Spicy drama. Oh wait, there's a thing here. There was no point of grabbing it then, but I was like, oh wow, I have it. Oh, this feels like one of those rooms where there is something behind the... Oh, there is. Why do I sound like a grandpa? Probably like my time for bed people. I like wiping my nose. My nose has been like a little stuffy since I started stream. So I probably sound like nasally. Or maybe I was like having my reading voice. Time for bed people. No, he was telling me to go to bed. Oh, no kidding. Oh yes, you have ascended to godhood. But actually, I do have to go to bed in a bit. That is true. Oh. And I just... Does he charge at me still? No. Nope. I couldn't figure out a way how to launch. He's using old slang and asking if I did it right. Is T old slang now? T is like 20. Yes? What? It's old? Bro, I'm... Okay, yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, it feels like newfangled to me. Oh, I made it to Thea. Theo, I finally found you. I knew you'd make it. It wasn't easy. All these monsters really came from inside me. Slangs and trends die fast. Yeah, it only lasted a couple of years or so. I guess it has been a few years, but I wouldn't say it's like old. Yeah. Like at least 5, maybe 4. But does that count as old? I noticed oop died. So I didn't know that was a trend word. I've always been saying oop. Nobody says that anymore. I've been saying oop all my life. It's not intentional. It wasn't like a slang thing. That's just what I say. That's a thing. Same with like shook. That's so 2018. I'm just a relic of the past, okay? You mean the meme? I mean, the meme is kind of, you know, kind of based on just people saying it. Like, oop? Like they're just embellishing, saying oop. Shooketh. Shooketh. No, that's not how I say it. That's not how I say it though, oop. It's just like, it's like, you know, like when you say whoops, that's when I say it. Because I'm not gonna say whoops. Say whoop. It's like uh-oh and whoops. That's how I interpret it for myself. Shook, I was literally using shook in conversation earlier with you, Ibamugi. What's a really old one? I can't think of it because the really old ones have died. Like that's so tubular, man. That's so sick. God, I mean, I feel like I use sick more now than years ago. Though I guess sick was before my time. People still use sick. Oh, you meant LGBT slang? Were we talking about LGBT? I don't think we were. But I guess if we were talking about it. I guess oop might have been. I don't know. I guess a meme. Mother. Was mother a slang? It just like makes you sound like, you know, like insulting, so like dude, bitch, mother. All the ones we mentioned were LGBT. Really? Well, this is a meme, maybe. Oop was. But we were talking about shook. I guess T also might be. Snatched wig? Now that one is like I guess we're talking about LGBT stuff. That was so mother. Like I really mothered with that one. I've never heard of mother as a slang like that. I've never seen on the interwebs. For real. Can't tell if you're now like talking about his contraction or if you're also being like for real. I mean, there's like no feels. Well, I don't know what world I'm living in. I live outside of reality. I think there was like, I don't know if it's new, but like there's like I'm him now. For real means for real. Yeah, I know that. That's what I was saying. I was like, did Arclight? Oh wait, no, Arclight is saying what's FR. Wait, what? I was always saying like, oh, you just meant the for real is still used. Yeah, I know. For real is not. Okay, it is slang, but at this point it's like it's ingrained. It's not like a meme. It's not like a meme language. For real, just an evolution of language. I wasn't sure if a movie was saying an old one. Oh, that might have meant something else. Oh. On F and on God. Ooh. Well, I'm assuming on G means on God, but what does on F mean? Wait, I don't know the meme when I said that. I'm lost. I think we're all lost. On fact, okay. I really meant what do those mean? Oh. I thought you were just like talking about like what are those, but that's just an old meme. But it just means like yeah, like no. I was about to say no cap. Bro, cap was like I didn't understand that for the longest time. Like I've seen it at least, right? Like sometimes I hear it in life, but like, usually at least I see these words. That's why I was like so shook. Shook is my vocabulary always. Based is just a word I throw around. I don't. What I feel like it should be something's based. It's not like there's a definition and I'm not using it properly, but like a definition of how we use it. Base is such a weird one to me. It's just a misspelling of biased. No, it's not. Base is a word. Base normally is a word. No, it's used differently. Yeah, it's not like it's not meant to mean biased. And base is a word. Like it's used differently, like in the modern vernacular, but it's always been its own word. It's like based on what? It's like, that's not the meaning. You always thought, yeah, it's like true or real. Okay, so I have been using it correctly. True or real? Yeah, I've been using it like as real. That's happened before. But yeah, it's like based, like based or is like based on God. I don't know why I typed in a chat. I was like trying to type in something like based on a true story. Like it's always been a word. True word. True story. It's not a true story. Like base is not a typo. It's just a new way people have decided to use the word. But yeah, good to know that I've always been using base correctly. That's how I've been using it. I was like, it felt right to use in those moments. Language evolves. Exactly what my point. Yeah. like what we're learning with these past few minutes is that language is evolving. Now we have EP. EP. We have EP. Rose EP, M EP. Okay. Okay, maybe it's because like the only person that's used it is your PP is EP? What? Excuse me? Okay, wait, someone explain EP to me. I thought it was just, I think you might have already explained it, I forgot. Help. Yeah, like I always thought just like, cause like one person's been using it like in my vision, like use it to mean like sleepy. I just like, okay, it's just your ooh girl way to say sleepy. And that's just what I accepted the definition as. Yeah, that's what I thought, but like you guys are like using it differently. I don't know. It can be used as sleepy, but also be used as small and cute. Okay. Wait. So you call? Wait. Arclight. Oh, he's so EP. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I thought you were calling me sleepy. Wait, were you calling me small and cute? You've never seen someone say that before? So okay, so if we go on to your last message, Arclight, you said my PP is EP. So what you're saying is that your PP is small and cute. I don't know, and that fits more than when you thought it meant just sleepy. I'm just gonna make a hard cut up at 6 a.m. So I know. No. What would sleepy one mean? Okay, are those monsters really from inside you? Alan, that's a valid question. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self. Oh, the scrunkly. Double tap now if you're scrunkly the when. XZ or something. I don't know. What is that, like laughing emoji? Yeah, we can go with that. I accept XZ as my fill-in. Amused emoji is what but Twitch has assigned it. We- This strictly my win. This is a certified boxish brain moment. It's only my PNG tuber is EP? Yeah. Literally, look at me. I'm so small and cute. Technically, Peggy is EP. Also, I don't know if you've seen, but the Peggy name is officialized. It's just behind me. Because I just want Peggy next to me, because that's just the cutest way to show it. The Scrunkly Scrimblow. I guess we are Scrimblows. Me and Peggy are Scrimblows. I'm assuming. Is that related? What is Scrunkly? Why is that heartbreak? Yeah, okay. It's cute. It's a cute Scrimblow. The Scrimblow Bimbelos. But right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal. Oh right. Don't worry, I'll break you out. Dashing in a cutscene. Well, this is a solid start, but crystal's like an expression of my negative psychic energy or whatever. Yeah, but how do we break it? I knew why I trapped myself in this, and maybe we can bust out. Or maybe we can bust out. But I don't. I don't think we can get. Yo. I don't. Because was that in contest or anything, or did you just feel like saying that? Are you okay, Pamugi? Yeah, like, where are you going? Yo. We're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say, but we might have to. Yo, don't even think about that. I'm not leaving you behind. Oh no, you better not leave me in this place. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, I gotta end. Wait. Oh, me. Every time you like do alliteration, I gotta do it. Yeah, hard cutoff at when it's 3 a.m. for you. Yeah, or are you saying you're going to bed now? And that's the way you're saying it. Good night, Eva Boogie, I guess. I'm assuming that's what you mean. What you're getting at. Maybe if you guys are you're drawing right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you did say. Wait. You did say you're drawing like boxers, right? Oh my gosh. I'm giddy. Maybe I should, yeah. The movie said that, yeah. Right, maybe I should make a hashtag on like Twitter. Yeah, you even have a Twitter. Like I was hesitant because no one has a Twitter. So you even think about it. Maybe it could be like something simple like boxish art. Like I want to like do something funky like box artish or something. I guess you look at me for now, but look, if you're sending it, or you can wait until the Discord opens on Thursday. Make a fandom name. Yeah, I need to do that. You still waiting for Twitter to shut down? Yeah, Twitter is collapsing. We all know it's coming. Well, I don't know if it's coming, but it's collapsing. Might go the way of Tumblr, where Tumblr, what was it, when Verizon bought it, it went bad. They like Verizon bought it and then they banned like porn. And it's like that's like what most Tumblr people used it for, or had the reputation of. I was like, oh, there's no way that will go well. Oh yeah, I remember saw this thing. Maybe called the warehouse. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Well, that's the best name. Yeah, because they're full of boxes. That might be the best idea. Like I've considered this, like even with like chat before. That might be the best idea that's been brought up. That's the top of the list. The warehouse. Oh, that sounds so cool too. Wait, I might even change the Discord name to that. Box is just warehouse. Okay, I'm changing the Discord name to that. I'm actually gonna use that. What about for individual plans? Yeah, that's what I was mostly trying to think of. Like I was thinking like sapling at first for like, you know, because like boxes come from trees and then that makes you baby trees. Amazon works. No. What am I doing? A server settings. I'm changing the name. Box is just warehouse. Big Mac. Look, that's always like the big thing I was trying to think of. Maybe I'll at least make the sub badge like a tree growing. But I don't know how I'll transition it to be a box. Like, do I just call you boxlings? Oh yeah, that kind of sounds. Hello, my lovely whoppers. Welcome to my stream. Wait, why are we on burgers? Boxlets? Yeah, boxlings over boxlets, but oh, the links also ties into like saplings. The saplings thing I was saying before. The bee emoji. Oh wait, this actually worked. Bee emoji cardboard. Yeah, I was making my second angle I was trying to go for. Which was like, how would I do cardboard? What is a small element of cardboard? But cardboard is a small element. Oh, something with a flame. Oh, like kindling. Like kindlings. Kindlings. The kindling the hell flames. Why is your name make you sound cooler than me? That's so edgy. It's so cool. Okay, well, let me get to this dialogue, Asha. We can go to the just chatting screen. Oh no, you better not leave me in this place. I was gonna say you might have to carry me. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. I can carry him. Okay. But we'll do this. Damn girl, you can lift. Okay. We can, yeah, I'm gonna call you that. We can be the Ulus. Just call us boxes or something. Everyone can't be a. I guess I can be just the best box. I think I'm like attached to boxling, and I feel like, especially with these projects, just I learned that I can be really attached to my ideas because you want to fill the warehouse. Okay, I'm gonna save and quit and go into this screen. Let's go to the screen. I can't hear the BGM right now, so I don't know what the BGM is. The warehouse workers? It has to be something that's like a word or a couple word that just rolls off the tongue. Let me just do that, just chatting. Like we're gift boxes, but boxes is the industrial sized box. Oh yeah, maybe we can go that angle, like the gift box, the lunch box, the lunch boxes, gift boxes. What else? What other kinds of boxes are there? Oh, peekaboo. I didn't realize that you guys actually triggered the peekaboos and stuff. It's so epic to know. I was like, wait, why do I have a notification for my server? Because the TTS bot was added. What's happening? Where my hand go? Why does it say that when it knows where my hand is? It's like, why is your hand here? Right, I forgot what I was doing. Wait, I was looking up for box which has no hands. Yeah, that's also funny. Because when Peggy's next to me, it looks like I just have a hand materialized for myself. And it's like I'm petting Peggy. Even though it's you guys petting it. Oh, that hand. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to like... So, screw it. Oh, that's Bing. I finally got the Bing thingy. That lets me ask the AI, and the AI is like, "Oh, I don't like this conversation. Can you please reset?" And it resets. With boxes such as lunch or gift box. I'm asking. I need to find the list of box types. Maybe I'll ask Bing to set up everything, including a hashtag. You're just asking what a box is. What if you take info from like K-pop groups? They don't immediately tie into the name, but they relate. But they relate. I mean, that's what I was thinking about, like saplings and like forest or something. Like they like grow into a forest so they can get cut down and become a box in the future life. Like that's like a good like lore thing, but I don't know if that fits it. Like the K-pop group called 17, their fans are called Carrot. Did they call their fans that, or did the fans call themselves that? Maybe like I'll ask the thing to be. Never go to an AI chat program that was programmed to be horny and started asking scientific questions and the answers were hilarious. Oh my gosh. Sounds good. That sounds hilarious. You remember what actually answered them? The scientific questions? Did they answer them correctly? Do they know? Alright. But Bing is not as smart as ChatGPT apparently. Even though Bing is supposed to be ChatGPT with the internet. I mean, Shiny's Phantom is just Shiny World. It's just Shiny World. Yeah, I don't know. Correct. I'm actually being driven crazy by the fact that I can't hear what the BGM is. So let me do this. Oh, it's the one that I always have it set to. The Xenoblade music. Okay. Where I saw this streamer was like accidentally leaked that he was using ChatGPT to make his title, like his titles and thumbnails, or like, you know, give him title and thumbnail ideas. Like, oh god. Lunchbox and gift box. So, which includes shipping boxes, storage boxes, toolboxes. Oh, toolboxes might be cool. Jewelry boxes, shoe boxes, cake boxes, photo boxes, subscription boxes, loot crates. What if you're my loot boxes? What if that's what I call my subscribers? They're the loot boxes. And you're the lunch boxes. Tissue boxes and toy boxes. Oh, toy boxes might be a cool one to use. Loot boxes. Toy boxes would be cute. Like, would I call you guys my toy boxes, or would I call this like boxes just toy box instead and make you guys the toys? Decisions. Flat panel TV boxes. Those are some lit boxes. I think I heard like some Samsung TVs. Trinkets. The trinkets of the toy box. Hmm. I guess like that's a better sounding word, I guess. Like, yo, I'm like, where the toys, where the trinkets. But yeah. I was like, trinket sounds like, you know, like less value, even though it's a fancier word. But actually, no, that's fine. Wait, I was gonna say, with 5-panel TV boxes, what kind of box am I, Mr. Boxes? I'm just a, you know, typical cardboard box. Well, not a typical one, but I'm a cardboard box. It's just, yeah. Lore will be revealed. The insulated foam containers. Oh no, Peggy's hungry. Well, you were difficult with when we were trying to give you food earlier, Peggy, so, you know. I don't like you, Peggy. Okay, well, I'm changing this back now. Because now the box is a toy box. Even though the warehouse was a genius idea. Oh, thank you for feeding Peggy Arclight. What am I doing? Toy box. And yeah, it'll also be like really fun for like the community because they can like assign themselves like toy OCs or something. like I can like offer freedom for you. Yeah, trinkets sound cuter than toys. Yeah, that's true. And it's like trinkets fit in the toy box anyway. That's fine. Look, as a word, yeah, it definitely sounds better as a word. That's what I was saying. It's something pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. So yeah, the trinkets of the toy box. And then I made the thing box is just toy box as like the server name. It's coming together. Not sure about the toys one. Your toy OC will be a doll. I don't want to be bought as a boy toy. Oh my gosh! Just don't think about it like that too hard. It'll be cute. I swear. Should I be was that BJD or a ragdoll? What does BJD mean? Oh, ball joint doll. Oh. I don't know. Up to you. This is the kind of creativity that I'm actually all for. I'll try. Yeah, that I'm all for. Yeah, ball joint. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I know what the thing is. Maybe ball joint. Like if I was gonna pick one, I guess I'd pick ball joint. Ball joint. Because you type of ball joint, that's what I've been calling it now. It's ball joint. Yeah, ball joints are a lot more fun to draw, but the ragdolls are really cute. And part of Oh yeah, that's why I keep myself in the corner. It's because part of my PNG is cut off, and I've been too lazy to fix it. I'll fix it soon, I guess. There's a reason why I just like keep myself in the bottom corner and not lift it up so you can see the full thing. Maybe I'll check if I can just fix it in the thing. I haven't opened this site since I set it a long time ago. How do I log into this? Oh, there we go. Log in. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was trying to come up trying to like fix my mouth recently because like I rushed the open mouth. Like Vicky drew, technically she rushed the mouth too. I should make myself festive clothes. That'd be fun. Like I can like gift boxish, you know, like Christmas boxish. Wait, I actually have no clue how you fix this. Five? Okay, I'm full now, but I don't bounce. But if I bounce, I get cut off. If I don't bounce, I don't go up. If I gift wrap, it'll be good. It's this weird dilemma. Why does it do this? Yeah, Christmas gift box. Yeah, that's definitely a thing I should do. Great theming. Maybe I can like make the entire background also like a gift box. I guess the way to fix this would be to upload the image again, but to bounce or not to. Bouncing is important. It's like I'm a PNG. That's like the limited animation I have. But I think the way to fix this is to just upload the PNG again, but add more transparent pixels as a padding. But that'll do later. Dude, right now, this stream's gonna end soon. But yeah, I guess this is like a decent place to end it. I put like a thing in the Discord with like my plans for the week. I usually don't plan this far ahead. And make sure to get enough rest. I will rest 6 hours and maybe some more later. Or less than 6 hours. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I actually like made a plan for the week. I posted it like on the Discord announcement channel. And it's so on Monday, there's gonna be a Pokemon Presents event, and I want to like watch and react to it. I felt so bad that I couldn't react to the Nintendo Direct. Like I was free, technically, but I was like, you know, still stuck at school, so I couldn't react to it. And it was a really good Direct, and it would have been a good reaction. And I was just so poopy. It was they revealed Ghost Trick during that Direct, the Ghost Trick remaster. I would have screamed. I didn't play Xenoblade 3, but what they showed in there, I would have screamed. Professor Layton? I want to play all those on. I played the first one before, but I think that'd be a fun game to stream. So like a fun series to just stream all of them. Now there's a new game to look forward to. What else? Raincode? I don't know why I'm randomly talking about the Direct now. But Project Raincode, Master Detective Archives, Project Raincode, I think that's what it's called. That's a new game by the Danganronpa people, and it's like, it looks so good. I'm gonna stream that once it comes out. I don't know why I'm really talking about that Direct, because I've been talking about it because like I'm salty I couldn't react to it. I never talked about it, and it just came up now because I'm gonna do the Pokemon Direct. What else did they reveal then? That's all important. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime Remastered. Well, right now I haven't bought it, even though it came out right after. But I'll stream that at some point. Sleep well, take care of yourself. I don't hop out now. Bye. Okay, bye, Ivabuki. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for like, you know, chatting. Like I have fun talking to you. I'm wrapping up. I'm just getting sidetracked by myself. Okay, I'm just talking about what I'm doing this week. And then Thursday, Monday night, I might do something. I don't know. I might do something random. Thursday, I'm gonna stream the Hollow Cure game. I never played it. I played a bit of Vampire Survivors before, and this is basically that. I just want to see like all the cute animation. I've not seen gameplay of it that much. Outside of before it came out, I saw them, you know, like development gameplay. But I want to play that on stream. Nice to meet you. I'm Peggy. And then Saturday, I'll do my obligatory regularly scheduled identity V. Well, it's not obligatory on that day, but regularly scheduled identity V, like regularly intervaled. For obvious reasons, because people watch. And yeah, that's my plans for this week. I don't know the next. What about Tinder boxes? Tinder came up. Was it Tinder that I called? Like, no, I called it Kindling before. Tinder boxes could be something. But I don't think the fire should be tied to the thing. Like maybe like Tinder boxes can be like the sub name. Oh yeah. That sounds. I don't know how to like link it. I don't know. I can just like be like burning twice. But maybe it could be like, you know, like the toy box. Like, you're the toys. Yeah, it's hard to come up with a fan name, especially since like I just like always been boxer, so it's like I have to like derive it from that. Also, maybe an interesting thing to do would be to come up with an actual logo. I don't know where I'd use it, because it'd be like this icon would be the profile icon. But wait, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about how the toy box thing can be the normal fans. And then the like kindling Tinder boxes or whatever could be like the subs. They're keeping the fire. They're burning me. I also need to like channel point names too. Like I need to give the channel points a thing. Like Pascal has pixel points. I don't know what anyone else has as what. I feel like Doug has US dollar reduce. I think warehouse workers was a good one. Like the lore concept seems good, but I don't know like the name. Like calling a box just warehouse and like being like, oh, these are the workers is lit. I guess actually that could work. And it's like, yeah, the workers all have to tend to the boxes. It's like the analogy works, like as an employee and stuff. Like even like was it Kiara? Like her thing is like, I don't even know if that was like voluntarily done or by like the community or she assigned it. It was like, oh yeah, the employees of the KFP. So like the analogy has worked, and like employee is not a thing that rolls off even, it's a thing that rolls off even less than warehouse worker. We're all at the C-Town when we were the worshippers. Yeah, I guess it does work. It does work more than I thought at first. They didn't really have a name for their fans in general. Yeah, the thing is like Pascal, for instance, like he called us like the Pixels, right? So it's, you know, like that's a really good one. Like it's simple, but it's like that's a name. It's a fan name. Instead of like this is like, even with like the toy trinket analogy, it's not. I think it's because like, it's less personified. That's it. I do. It's sounding so nasally right now. It's hard because I'm a box. No, I mean like even like employee worker thing. I think I lean even, yeah, so lower form than you. Wow. And that's why I started thinking about the tree plant thing, because that's lower than a box. Like lower order. But oh yeah, I was gonna say like being less personified actually I think sounds better. That's where it comes from? Wait, that's where what comes from? Who would be your parents then? No? Wait. No, because you die and then I come from you. I'm your old man form. I'm the ascended version of a tree. Like, I'm basically the tree after it graduates college. No, after it graduates with a PhD. People die giving birth. Yeah, but they form a new thing. Wasn't I ending the stream, by the way? Yeah, I was. This is a conversation that will be had later, even if it finishes now. Like, I'll definitely talk more about it when the Discord opens and we can have discourse. But no, but here's the thing: 100% of the people are still here as the thing, as the box. 100% of the trees become the box. We could be boxes too, filling up the warehouse. Yeah, that was the original thing. That was the original thing you proposed. Like being the boxes of the warehouse. But I don't know, it feels like hard to differentiate. Like oh yeah, I'm just another box. A warehouse also works with lore, though. The toy box could also work with lore too. Does warehouse work with lore though? Decisions, you know. So, what did I drop? So, it needs a lot of contemplation. Say again, the stream buffer for a moment. I was thinking about like the lore implications, or what I call the fans. I was thinking like the warehouse could fit the lore. There's like toy box to make cool lore. Like some different lore. And I was like, decisions. But yeah, that'll be for another time. I wasn't prepared to think about that right now. I might have to change how I look if I'm a toy box. No, it's not me that's a toy box. It's the collective that's a toy box. It's like, it's a collective of fans that's a toy box. Like, box is just toy box. But then I would be a toy? No, it's just my toy box. I own the toy box. It's a toy box. I'm a real box. But then I would be a toy. No, I'm not the toy. It's you. You're the toys of the toy box. I just own the toy box. I just own it. No, if a kid has a toy box, you don't think the kid is a toy. The kid is a kid. You are the toy box. You guys. So I have a toy box. Yeah. You guys are the toy box. Yeah, you're in it. Yeah, Peggy's crying and hungry, and we're doing lore. We're toy boxes? No, you're in the toy box. So confused. No, I said you were a toy box. You are a toy box. You guys are all collectively a toy box. As a unit, that's what you are. It's like the nation of... Yeah, you're part of the toy... Yeah, you're part of the toy. It's like the nation of France is made out of French people. So like, this is France. This is what France is doing. But you're just a French. What? Yeah, you're French. You're French now. Enjoy being part of France. What if I just what if I just like take over France? Ew. I'm so glad that was your response. And that's the response I was expecting. That's what the fans are called now. What, French or you? That'd be funny. I was like trying to think of a way to like spin it. Box is just Frenchman. Well, you're French. Thank you for subscribing. You're French now. I wonder how they'll go how well that will go when I'm not even French. Not even Canadian. That'll go fine. Hon. It'll be fine. The internet has decided that the French don't have rights. Yeah, that's what I said. There's French parts of Canada. I said I'm not even Canadian, so I can't even use that. You can't even use like French Canadian history. Like I can't be like, oh, this French. It might. We are Quebec. No, not even worse. Worse than France is Quebec, not Quebec. Oui. Bonjour. I learned that croissants were like Austrian apparently. So, like, I was about to go through like stereotypical French words, and it's like croissant is one of them, and it's like they're Austrian. Though I think they became actual croissants in France, so I count that as actual French. Let me see, croissant origin. Baguette. Oh god, I gotta look up more baguette origin countries. Austrian. That's what comes up in Google. Croissants are Austrians. Baguette. Okay, baguettes are French. I was worried for a second. French fries are not French. They're like Belgium, I think. I don't know what from Belgium is called. Wait, are there? Yeah, they're Belgian. I don't know why that escaped me. Belgian. You have no idea how to spell croissants on the top of my head. I don't know why I do. Okay, croissant. Oh, he got it right. Okay, autocorrect did not get me. Yeah, French fries are Belgium, French toast. Today, hello. I'm wrapping up the stream. Hello. Good morning. How have you been? XX. What is it? French toast. Where's French toast from? French toast comes from Rome. Nice XX. You just comment on how you have the XX around your name. XX Hasane XX. And that it's because I was like common back in like the Xbox 360. Yeah, just to type their names. But yeah, thank you for showing up, Hasane, but I'm wrapping up and going to sleep. But I have announced at least the days that I'm gonna stream the stream for the rest of the week. So Monday morning, there's a Pokemon Presents event, and I'm gonna watch that live on stream. They can catch me then, hopefully. And maybe Monday evening I might do something also. And Thursday I'm gonna try to do something. You had an account that has Hasane, just like base Hasane. Let's see. It's just like an alt. Or is it just like... Oh, so this new one has XX. Oh, it says your alt account. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing on Twitch. I'm Boxage underscore. I don't even have like a cool... Or it's not even cool. Now. Well, I don't have a cool floor, so I'm just Boxage with an underscore. Like Pascal underscore. I'll tell myself. Like, I'm very confident that Boxage original is just me that I forgot my password for, because that's how long ago it was. The Boxage brand has existed. What was I saying? Yeah. So short stream Monday morning, maybe stream Monday evening, and then Thursday I'm gonna stream a Hollow Cure, the Hololive fan game. So you can catch me then, Hasane, okay? Because I'm ending now, and I don't have the excuse to go any longer. Oh, I went longer than I meant to, and that was already a compromise. But anyways, bye bye. I kind of just wanted you to acknowledge my bye bye, and that I'm ending. Just so you're not blindsided. So I know you're not blindsided. We'll just close the box and see. Okay. Yeah, thank you for coming, Hasane. I do appreciate it. You're always stopping by. But I'm gonna go to bed. So good night. I always feel bad. Like usually like if I don't have anything, I would have just like gone for another 2 hours for each new person. But today is gotta wake up. Well, can't do much about it. Sleep well. Yeah, thank you Arclight for coming by, singing around. No, you can't feed Peggy. You have an opportunity. Because guess what? Peggy's on the screen, on the ending screen. Peggy's a needy bitch. Yeah, Peggy has given us some issues today. I learned how to refund points because Peggy wasn't eating when people fed it. Oh yes, this is your opportunity if you want to feed Peggy. Though I guess maybe you might be too broke to feed Peggy. Well, look, Peggy's level 7 now. From food it didn't earn. Did I call them Peggy? Yeah, I called them Peggy because like at first like the extension's called Pando. I was like, okay, we need to think of an actual name for them. And then Moki in chat, well, she's not in chat today, but Moki in chat was like, what was your first game? Oh great, thanks, you petting Peggy, amazing, it leveled up to level 8. But Moki in chat was like, what was the first game you played? And it was Peggle, or it was officially Peggle. It was like, so she was like, you should call him Peggy. I'll decide at some point. I'll decide pronouns. You're poor. It's okay. Thank you for petting Peggy. You're not acknowledged by Peggy, but I'm sure it's you. So thank you. I only just learned it was you guys petting Peggy, Hasane. Like petting Peggy and making Peggy play peekaboo. I always just thought it was just like a random occurrence, like Peggy's sleeping right now. Anyways, bye bye.